Nowadays, we see signs everywhere we look, while we walk, on the street, when we drive, browsing the internet, and most definitely in Facebook. Today, I will inform you on the importance of semiology, or how most of my communication teachers refer to it, semiotics. Semiotics is very important, especially for those of you interested in management, marketing, or advertising. It was briefly mentioned in one of my lectures on how semiotics plays a big role in management, as well as marketing and advertising. I decided to learn a little bit more on the topic and went to speak to Professor Newell about semiotics so I am able to understand it. Today, I will inform you how semiotics are important not only in the management field, but also in our daily lives. But first, what are semiotics? In the book, Communication, A First Look at Communication Theory, I found out that a sign is composed of a signifier and a signified. That can be connotative or denotative. Here are some examples. Nike, the brand. The majority of you, if not all of you, know that when you see a white check mark, it would be Nike and what it represents. That would be denotative. It is restrictive and literal. So another example would be red apple. It could be education, health, but that would be connotative because it's a personal or subjective, because a red apple could also mean a teacher or a classroom. So there's many different reasons, and that is what semiotics is all about. Now that we have a basic understanding on what semiotics are, let me show you how it works. So when we see a sign, we never think of the reason for which that sign was created, just how it is. So in the book, Communication, A First Look at Communication Theory, I found out that a sign is composed of a signifier and a signified. So going back to the previous example, the pink ribbon is a physical form of the sign, and the associated meaning to it is breast cancer awareness, which is the signified. Without a signifier and a signified, there cannot be a sign. So understanding what a sign is composed of is very important. Semiology helps us understand how people respond to signs and how they associate meaning to each sign. So you are probably asking yourselves, why is this important? Well, because semiotics plays a big role in marketing and advertising. At first, I did not know the purpose of semiotics. I did not know how it was useful or if I would ever use it. In the near future, if I am wanting to open my own business, now I know that even the smallest details, like the logo, can make a very big impact on the business. Also, the attire can be a sign. An article published on Business Communication Quarterly talks of how the attire an interviewee wears defines his or her professionalism. From personal experience, I've known this is true. When you go to a job interview dressed professionally, the interviewer will pay more attention to your attire than to your actual interview. So, as we can see, signs can have a lot of power. When a sign is created, it is created with a purpose, with a target audience in mind, and to send a message. So, as we learned, semiotics is the study of signs and the associated meaning that comes with them, and a sign is composed of a signifier and a signified. And it can be either connotative or denotative. Now, we all know that semiotics are the importance they have and how it can relate to us. Signs can be found anywhere at any time. So the next time you see a sign, think of the message it tells. Think if it was intended to be related to you. Remember, signs are powerful and they have an immense meaning attached to them.